Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very standard, albeit reliable cup of tea, the good old cuppa. So welcome back to Prison Architect, and in a previous episode, I say that as if there's been multiples, there hasn't, we planned off this, which is the proposed design for this series build, all focused around work, specifically workshops, and making money. And I guess sort of laterally the reform part will come in there because they will be working, so you will reduce that reoffending rate, or at least that is the hope. Either way, we also had the added challenge of starting off with 0 generic units of currency, but because of good fortune, grant management, and mainly exports, we are exporting power from green energy. I got up to just under 26,000 generic units of currency, getting in 2,126 per day. That's mainly because we have the absolute workhorse of Jesse, the only worker on the board here, as well as a temporary permanent staff office area for the accountant, the foreman, and our warden. Either way, this is, as I said, the proposed design. There's been several suggestions offered to improve the design, and I will be incorporating some of those as we progress on. A lot of the ideas, though, we're going to kick down the line a bit for when we expand to the left. So people ask, why haven't we got, like, say, a area for the prisoners to work and make the food that goes in the canteens? Same thing for forestry and bakery. It's just a space thing. We've already got 4 workshops planned, or at least we say these are workshops. These technically could be forestry, but I digress. Yeah, so we want to have that sort of stuff that I mentioned on the expansion side of it when we expand to the left. Central section here obviously is a bit of a point of contention as well. It's quite large, but if we have a lot of inmates, maybe this would be quite good. Someone did suggest to change this up in the middle, have this as a yard, which is a good idea. And then a further follow-up was have all of this as running track, because then it'll make everybody really, really quick. Not that that's necessarily a good thing if they're trying to make a beeline for the front door, but yeah, I think we're going to try the whole running track trick, but we'll see how we get on. This episode is all about building and getting the long-term investment complete, as well as basic detention centre. We do have a grant option as well. I'm going to just decrease the bank loan because our maximum loan is now $250,000, and that's good. Credit rating is 10. So we could do things like a staff wellbeing initiative or inmate health and wellbeing. Lots of options there. But anyway, we need to crack on with some building, and we'll do that just now. So I'm going to go for some workers. I'm going to hire 6. We're not going to go any further than that. I think that is pretty much as far as we need to go there. And let's go with some maybe fence grass. It's only 3 generic units of currency per tile, per bit. So I'm gonna maybe expand to there. I'm thinking this is all going to be green energy, the whole thing, which means that this is where the foundations start, and I'll probably have to build those. Sooner rather than later, which is a bit of an issue, but we'll see how we get on anyway. As I said, the plan is to expand to the all the way to the west. The north and south bit, if we do expand that way, it will be to pretty much make the wall, have that sort of spacing, that gap. Yeah, we'll see how we get on with that one. Anyway, so that's now getting built, and I need to think about, I want to really build this central section. I want to build it sooner rather than later. The problem with that is that the foundations for it are going to be ridiculously expensive. Building brick and building concrete are, I believe, 60 a tile, 60 and 60, yes. The cheapest in-game is, I think, all of the broken stuff for 30. Rusty wall is 30, which decreases a prison's cell grade. The wall slum is 30. I think decayed is the same as well, yes. Then you've got other stuff like burgundy, which is like... Yeah, I mean, I do like it, but it doesn't really fit in well with the whole workshop thing. I would like something a bit more industrial. You've got derelict, which is 30, art deco, which is good. I'd like the Utani, but it's 110,000. Like, how much would that be? That would be, yeah, more money than we currently have. That's fun. We've got bottled wall, we've got wood wall. I don't want to make another wood prison. I could go with the classy green wall. The medium sec as well, that's 100. And you've got this masonry as well, and that's mod content. We'll stay away from that one. Glass wall improves a classroom, canteen, gymnasiums, and common rooms grade. The problem with that is the money, isn't it? I mean, do we really want to have this as glass? I mean, the answer is yes. I would love to, but there's more money than we currently have. Okay. I mean, could we just make a full glass prison? I mean, we could. Is a good idea? I mean, not really. what does it afford us? It improves the grade, but I don't really care about the grade in here. No, I've decided I don't care about the grade in here because we've got cleared for transfer and that could be a future thing. It also decreases the cell grade. All right, you know what? I'm going to revert to type. I'm going to go with brick. We're just going to go standard brick, and we're building this one in one go because this is where we can have the canteen. Basically, the basic detention centre will get in some way through here. So that's what we'll do. Anyway, over to doors. I'm going to use a standard double door. Do I want to do that or do I want jail doors? For the canteen, no, I can just use standard doors. It is perfectly fine. And we'll let the workers crack on there. Obviously, we are exporting power, 13 hours and a bit for the long-term investment, which is good. I'm going to pick up the staff well-being initiative, and you gain... Oh, you only gain completion bonus. Interesting, okay. I'll have to pick up the inmate health and well-being one. That's going to be over here, and I should probably plan that sooner rather than later, shouldn't I? Let's see, I think this is all going to be green energy, this bit, so yeah. What I'll do then, I'm going to sort of maybe have an area around here for, like I said, there's going to be a staff area, so that connects up around there. We've got in the 1, 2, 3 when we need 4... and then 5, and that will suffice. Then this is going to be probably the kitchen, but then we've already ran out of space because I need things like a laundry. Okay, I think with green energy then, if I do extend it, I'm still going to have to eat into part of this. Let's go for reception, actually. Minimum size is nothing, so I could shrink down the reception like this. We don't need it the size as it was. There's a grand completion, which is good. Let's go with inmate health and well-being. That's going to give us another 10 grand. So this is reception. I'm just going to double check that. Reception, it is fine. Just needs to be indoors. That's okay. So this will be all right. We then need to have, well, I'm going to have deliveries. I'm going to put them all to the other side because they should have been over there for a while. Get rid of all of this, and we'll go with garbage, which is going to go here. Garbage, minimum size. Is there a minimum size? Yeah, 1 by 3. Okay. And then back over to planning, and we'll put in maybe another... Do you want to put in another, maybe one of these? What's the size of them? If I just go to utilities, and... You know what, I might actually just put them in. Wind solar hybrids. Just to increase the amount of export that we get, because more exports, more better. I'll do it like that, and then we're going to run this across. So we've got this big room now, which is going to be, well, I don't want to have a really big kitchen because it's going to be really only utilised before the expansion to the left, and then I'm going to put some kitchens in over there, probably. So I think I'm just going to say that, and I can repurpose it for something else. This is going to be a kitchen, and it's going to be probably a laundry as well. I'm probably actually going to make the kitchen a bit bigger. Probably something like that. And then over here we've got a staff room, and we've got in the... we've got all of this. If I was to redesign that, though, like... The only reason I've got this little walkway thing is basically to make this symmetrical. Oh, hang on, wait. That's different. Oh, hang on, wait. Let's remove that. That changes things a little bit, doesn't it? Remove that. Remove all of these. We can take out that wall, and that wall, and that wall. And these are all set to wall, which is why it is like it is. Okay. So again, that does change things. So we'll have something like that. And we'll just have sort of two doorways, like that and that. We can even just do this, really, and just get rid of this sort of side of it. Yeah, maybe. Okay, that does sort of work. And actually, if I was to remove that... Actually, I could remove that and just sort of pare all this down. I think I'm hearing a lot of lights being bought. Yes, I am. That's what I'm hearing. If I was to do this, that would give us even more space. Yeah. And then instead then... Oh, actually, right, okay. Yeah, this is going to free up a little bit of space for me. So, 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to make 6. Because you do need 6 in the end. And then I've still got this room and... Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm going to remove those. Put the walls back in. These will be walls. Then doors. One there, one there, one there, one there. So it's just like a straight through for that one. This can be storage. Or whatever, cleaning cupboard or anything like that. Although we probably won't have that. And then this can be the area for the staff room. All right. Right, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see about then going for... Let's go in for the basic detention centre. Shall we do that? I think we shall. So, in order to do that, we need a canteen. Which is going to be this. And like I say, we're just going to do this as like a bare minimum type of thing. I'm going to go over the walls here. I'm going to put the walls in now. Luckily, the auto lighting is actually pretty okay. I think I'm going to have to smash some holes in the back of this as well. But I'll do that later on. We've got access to it now, which is the main thing. There we go. So, canteen. What do we need? Just the basics. I didn't have any. There's no serving tables in this plan. How curious. Okay. That does change things a little. Serving table there and there. Similar thing here. And if I need any more, I'll put one there. That's a weird place to have them. I might put them either side, but I'll crack up on that later on. We'll go with a bench. And tables. So that is that technically done. Okay. We need a yard, and I'm just going to go with yard and designate this central bit as a yard. Like that. Obviously, it's shouting at us because it's not behind anything secure. Understandably. Foundation. Right. Bulldoze. Smash that down. Also, demolish walls, which I've spent money on. But we've changed the design a little bit. And all this needs to be built. Will I have the money for it? I don't think I will. Oh, I do. Just. There we go. Okay. So that's that done. And walls and doors. Doors. Standard jail door. Large jail door, actually. Can go on the front. And there. And then we'll have staff doors there, there, and here. Also put them in, let's have a look. There, there, and there. Okay, so they're cracking on with that. Good. This has no kitchen, but it is classed as a canteen. We need a shower, a yard, kitchen, holding cell. So, I mean, the holding cell, that is easily enough done. There's shower as well. Shower goes in there. Holding cell is going to go in here. That'll require some doors. So I'll put in... What do I want to put in? Just some double doors for now. Like so. And... Yeah, I'm still not sure about this bit here. These ones with the workshop, yeah, you go through in here, you work, and then you go out the back. That's fine. This one though, if you only have the exit but not the entrance, they can just go back over. So, yeah. Actually, now that I think of it, wouldn't a better idea be to have this sort of airlocky checkpoint right at the start? So they enter the system. They enter the system, because it's going to be based on our regime as well, which I've not yet changed. But they come in, they have some food, then go to work free time. Which means going into here, or going into here. But I don't mind them going in through this checkpoint here and into this part. But I don't want them coming back. But taking stuff from the workshop into the canteen is not a problem. It's taking it out of the canteen. So if I was to, say, have metal detectors and then the... Was it metal detectors and the checkpoint going in like that? What would that be like? I mean, it would be good. The issue is... Ugh. The issue is throughput, isn't it? Yeah, the issue is throughput. On a previous series, we've had problems with that one. I'd have to double up on it, which means shrinking the canteen by even, like, well, more, like that. It'd be that and that, wouldn't it? Because they're both ways in. And then you've still got the same amount of ways out. Okay. I am not confident that is the way to go. I'm going to kick that down the line for future me. I don't need to worry about it now. I just need to get the basic grants done and work from there. Speaking of that, let's go with offices. So we need to go office. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 for now. And we'll go with some brick wall. I'm just going to do, like, say, the basics. Objects is filing cabinet. What are we on for money? Money's fine. Office desk. And I do like the office chair. And, you know, we'll treat them to a door, probably. Walls and doors. Doors. Staff door. 1, 2, 3. Right, that's now in. Let's go with a... What do we need now? We need holding cell, we need showers. Oh, yeah, let's finish with the holding cell, actually. So it's going to be, for a start, a shower head over there. And it's going to be a toilet and a bench. That is the holding cell. One of these rooms is going to have to be an infirmary, I've just thought. Oh, I could have an infirmary over here, couldn't I? That is possible, yeah. But then we'd have 2. Is that really necessary? Not really. Anyway, over to brick walls then. And I'm just going to do this just to separate some of this out. I'm also going to have to run some electrical cable at some point, which is a bit problematic with where stuff is, because it's going to have to go out and round. And actually, I might bring it back. Might have to bring it, like, sort of this way. And then do I come to the middle and then branch out? Possibly. Tell you what, if I do that, that'll actually light up everything anywhere. And then I'm going to have to take a loan out. That's fine. Still making money, so... Kitchen. It's going to be this. And reception. Don't need to build it, but I'm just designating it, you understand? And I guess for this one, it'll be cookers. How many can I fit in? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to put them all in. It's just for a case of grants here. And I probably need some more. Probably need some more cookers. What I'll do is I'll put that there, and then sink. This is just ever so small in all the dimensions that matter. It's just too small in all of those dimensions. I'll put 2 sinks in. That's a weird position for them. But anyway, it's all about, let's say, the grants. 2 guards and 2 cooks. Right, okay. So 1, 2, and 2 cooks. So there's the grant technically done. Let's say technically. Rooms, we're going to get rid of the shower. We're going to get rid of the holding cell. Going to dismantle the shower head. And the toilet. And the bench. We need to build a staff room. Staff room. And you need things like sofas. Sofa wide, I think we can have. I think last time I did this, where I basically positioned like the sofas outside of here, and you want a drinks machine as well, which I'm going to put in as we enter. And then 1, 2, 3. And there's... Oh! So, we completed the grant, which is what we wanted. But also, due to administrative error, we got double the amount of money. So, that's good. Let's go with... prison maintenance. Cell block A. And... cleaning. Groundskeeping. Legal. Security. Gonna have to pick all of these up. Right, how do I want to run the electrical system? I'm gonna run it, to be honest, like that. Because that should probably... That'll probably wire everything up. Probably. This stuff isn't wired up though. Connect that up now. I also need the... I just realised I haven't got the water pumping station anywhere. Probably just going to be over here somewhere, isn't it? Probably. So, I think... Yeah, the legal's on its way. I'm going to have to get a lawyer. How much are there? I think they're 200 per day. Lawyer. 200 per day. Yeah, it's eating into our daily cash flow. See how we get on, though. Let's go with brick wall again. Might as well finish off these here. Also, storage. I'm going to put some storage over here. Could make lots of money if we had a death row. Yes, we could. I'm still not going to do it, though. Hire at least a gardener and 2 janitors. There's another grant completed. Let's go with... visitation rights. Work on that. So, I'll finish off this entranceway. So we'll have a sort of chair there, desk, and tables either side. Don't need the metal detectors, but I'm putting them in right now because we can. And there you go, look, things are actually getting clean. Very good. Let's go with a lawyer. And then small cells. Required office. I'm aware. Office. So all 3 there. And don't know why it's suggesting serving table. Oh, because of the because of the common room. The staff room, that's why. Anyway, so office. Type in office. Pass down all of the office items. And should we have a guess where they're going to go? Well, they'll go at the first one that's completed. So, we'll see which one that is. Going to be this middle one. There you go, straight away. And they're cracking on with that. Yes, indeed. Forestry labour. Haven't yet got unlocked. I'm tempted to get land expansion and just expand to the right and just build a huge forestry area. Would that be wrong of me? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Just connect up the metal detectors. Sell those little bits of utilities. Every little bit of money we can get back is alright. And yeah. Okay. So these are going to be, just because I want to get a bit more secure here. This is always going to be brick wall, so it's fine. I'm going to go straight across actually, because that's, like I say, a bit of an issue when it comes to the expansion part of it. And I think with that done, we could probably end up getting things like deployment. But I do need a chief for that one. So I'm very aware that I've got a lot of just people. I wouldn't say doing nothing. I was about to say they're doing that. They're actually doing bureaucracy, obviously. But yeah, it's something that we are eating into our daily cash flow with. But we've got good money. I shouldn't really. Yeah, I don't need to beat myself up over that. It's fine. So medical ward. Where would we benefit from the medical ward? Well, this is going to be laundry, and then I think it's going to be here. I think medical. It's going to have to go here. But again, it might be a temporary permanent. I don't know. I'll see what we can do. And medical ward, 2 doctors, psychologist. So we need to unlock psychology. And deployment's now in. So deployment. That's good. And, oh, and that's staff only as well. Why is that staff only? Ah, because that door there that is missing. That's fine. Staff door. One there. And one's already in there. That's fine. It's good that it's secure then. Or at least secure as it's going to be. So, how's our exports? Exports are pretty good. Just double check that. Staff only. Now staff only. Hire 2 doctors. Hire a psychologist. And there's a grant completed again. Okay. What should be the next grant? Security procedures certification, I would have thought, is going to be handy. But I'm aware that what I should probably do is small cells has been approved. I think what we'll do is we'll build one of these cell blocks here. Yes. There's the end of that chat. Walls and doors, jail door, and let's get all these built. I should have turned off auto light for this, shouldn't I? As soon as the thing's built, I'll cancel the lighting and I'll redo it, because all of the cells are going to be identical. They're also going to be ridiculously expensive to build, I think. I did contemplate having in the foam mattress or the old bed, but that decreases cell grade, and I don't. We said about cleared for transfer. This is going to be the base default one, and then the rest are just going to be more luxurious, rather than literally start off in like a dungeon and work up from that. That was never the intention. It's something we can do, but like I say, no, we'll not go down that route for various reasons. This is almost built. Workers cracking on there. Good. Lots of jail doors to go in as well. Considering starting off with no money, and I do put this down to green energy, although to be fair, with all of the DLCs and stuff, we've got loads of grants that we've got here. I'm going to pick up security procedure certification. I don't mind picking a third one up because I know we're going to save it shortly anyway, but still, it matters not. Yeah, look at all the lighting. I say all the lighting, one row of lights. Should we use wall light? No, I'm going to use standard light. And it's going to be a lot more lighting than we normally have in. And once this is in, obviously this will be the whole light. We'll clone and go from here, really. So that's now in. We'll go with some walls because it does help, and we'll run this in. And I don't know how I'm going to fit everything in. It's going to be fun. Fun's in finding out. So where we'll have to put stuff? Well, the bed has to go along there, I think, and then the toilet and shower in that corner, like that. Yeah, it's what we're doing. It's what's happening. And there we go. And beds. Now I should rotate it so the head of the bed is facing the door. But that, it'll look a bit weird. And it mechanically it gives no advantage. So that's almost done. Let's go with a shower head. Oh, I think I might have missed one there because it was during the auto save. And yep, and then drains. I know some people don't put the drains directly underneath it; they just put it near the exit. It's a bit. I can understand why. I just don't like the idea of everything getting soaking wet in there. But there you are. Cells. And clicky, clicky, draggy, draggy. And shortly, that will mean cell block A is completed. We're up to 11 now. We need 15. Yeah. Okay. Well, obviously we need some power over there too. I'm going to run... Well, it's going to be that. And that. That and that. That should suffice. We also need water over there, and I haven't even got a place for the water pump just yet. So it's going to have to go just outside over here, or something like that. Okay, well there's that grand completed, which I'm happy with. Set up a delivery area. Oh, I think that's because it's full. Right. It's because everything was full, because of the amount of stuff that's getting built. Alright, well, I think that is a good time to leave it there. Lots of progress. Lots of progress. The temporary permanent staff room was... it was temporary. It was very temporary. Almost less than a full episode, I think, really. Okay, reception's in. Kitchen, I think I'm going to have to extend... Infirmary, like say that's a temporary permanent solution. I'm not happy with the... I'm not convinced of this. Like I said, the idea is via the regime, it'll be like sleep, then it'll be shower, then it'll be food, which means they enter the system. Then after that, it's work-free time, which means they'll come into here, do the work, whatever they do, and then leave, come out. There's no parole in, by the way, but that'll, like I say, I'll kick that down the line for future me, who's a mug. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll have that, and then it'll be work lock-up, so they either stay here or they leave the system. So my question is, would it be better for me to have 2 ways in either side? I don't know why either side as well, because they're all just going to flood to this left one, aren't they? Because that's where the cells are. Is that a better idea? Let me know what you think about that one. I'm going to get like 50 different answers here. 50. I don't have that many people commenting. Okay, I could either leave it as it was. Could leave it as it was. Could do this, so 2 either side. Or, which is a bit different, redesign it so we have maybe 4 on this side. 1, 2. Could have it as 2. It would have to be go that way. So in and in. And then maybe shrink this down and have a 3rd one. So 3 on either side. And then the whole canteen gets shifted to this side, which then marries up with what I said about having a kitchen on the expansion side of it. We could do it that way. Do we keep it as it is, have it on the left, do 2 either side, get rid of these middle ones? Let me know what you think, and we'll see how we get on. Either way, building, progress, happy. Next episode, cracking on with the building. It's going to be a while before we get some prisoners, but I'm encouraged by the progress and the money we're still making. Obviously, we'll have a look at visitation rights and security procedure certification, the former, which will probably be a temporary thing. Because I don't know, we're not going to have a visitation room per se. We're going to have a common room, but it'll be... We'll have like visitor booths in there, calling booths, so they can look after family needs that way. And eventually we might go with a mail room as well for more work. But we'll see how we get on. Either way, hope you have enjoyed it. And as I said, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.